So we back with another one, of course. And Jay-Z, you had to know this was coming. I mean, they took R. Kelly down. Before that, Bill Cosby. It look, the list is way longer than that. I could go on and on and on. But they came for Diddy. And when they came for Diddy, the craziest part to me was that I've never heard Jay-Z name associated so much with Diddy name until he got took down. That let me knew right then and there that Jay-Z was next. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if it's true or not. Sad situation. But I'm going to get into the videos first, and then we're going to read the article. So let's go to this first video right here.
Sued for drugging and raping a 13-year-old girl in a lawsuit tied to rapper Sean Diddy Combs. A lawsuit the music mogul is calling, quote, a blackmail attempt. Now, in the documents obtained by TMZ, Jay-Z is named by an anonymous accuser who says the rapper and Diddy drugged and raped her back in 2000.
Hey.
The plaintiff, who is suing as Jane Doe, says the alleged assault occurred at an after-party following the MTV Video Music Awards. Now, the accuser originally filed a lawsuit against Diddy in October in which she claimed the Bad Boy Records founder and an unnamed celebrity proceeded to assault her while an unnamed female watched. The accuser has since named Jay-Z as the other celebrity in the alleged assault, as she refiled her lawsuit against Diddy to include his name on Sunday. Jay-Z's representatives have responded to the lawsuit with a statement from the rap mogul, who says that he was determined, quote, to expose the accuser for the fraud they are. To speak more on this, I do want to bring in Andrew Cherkasky, who is a former federal prosecutor and military veteran, who is now a high-profile criminal defense and civil trial lawyer. Andrew, we appreciate you taking the time to join us here on Live Now from Fox.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
So I did want to ask you this. The accuser originally filed this lawsuit back in October, only naming Sean Diddy Combs, now amending that lawsuit to include the name of Jay-Z. Initial reactions to this, does that shock you? And from your legal perspective, why might this change have occurred?
Well, these are very serious allegations, but Jay-Z has vehemently denied them. We have been seeing this trend since the criminal case was brought. There has been this influx of allegations from civil attorneys bringing civil lawsuits, looking for a really gigantic amount of money from both Diddy as well as those that they say were involved. One of the trends that I think is very concerning is this idea that they name an unnamed individual and then they send essentially a demand to their representatives and to them individually for some sort of settlement prior to them revealing the name. Can they resolve that? And it appears here with Jay-Z that this type of demand went to Jay-Z. He said he's not paying a penny. In fact, he said not a.
All right. I'm going to get back to that, but I want to hear Jay-Z, the quickness on his response. Real. I want to hear what he had to say.
There are more sex assault accusations connected to the case against Sean Diddy Combs. The latest involves hip-hop mogul Jay-Z, who issued a vehement denial. This morning, a blistering response from Jay-Z after he was accused of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl more than 2 decades ago. The billionaire hip-hop mogul was added to an existing civil lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, citing an alleged incident after the 2000 VMAs, where the victim claims she was drugged and assaulted by both Diddy and Jay-Z while a third celebrity watched.
The judge has actually agreed that the victim can remain anonymous and that the case can proceed. So there seems to be a little bit more to this case.
Jay-Z vehemently denying the claim, writing, "These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away." Also saying, "My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence." Jay-Z also attacked the attorney behind the lawsuit, Tony Busby, who fired back saying, "I won't be bullied or intimidated." Busby is behind at least 20 of the sexual assault.
Nah. I'm gonna keep it real about Mr. Busby though. He a lying motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to, hey, that man, a lot of cases, cause they like, oh, he the greatest lawyer ever. Listen, a lot of cases that he won, people just paid so they wouldn't have to deal with it. Not necessarily meaning that they did anything. You know what I'm saying? So before we go any further, I just want y'all to know something. This is why a lot of billionaires and some millionaires spend millions of dollars on privacy. You know what I'm saying? Your fame could be took away from you anytime, and they tell it to them all. We gonna give you this. We'll give it to you. You want your streaming numbers running up? We can run the streaming numbers up. You want your Instagram followers up? We'll get your Instagram your TikTok, all that. You want to have the #1 app? We'll give you the #1 app. Whatever, you want a Grammy? We'll give you a Grammy. We'll give you all the fame in the world. But when we decide to come take it, we'll come take it. That's why a lot of stars don't want to live in Hollywood, want to be around them people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want this fame. Everybody want this fight. Everybody want this notoriety. Understand something. Fame is a generated thing. Fame is not something you can get on your own. Think about all the writers that's behind the scenes that's responsible for a lot of big songs y'all listening to. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of people behind the scenes that make stuff happen that y'all like, that y'all enjoy. And these people, these entertainers, these people that y'all follow, none of them can do it unless the buttons are pressed for them to have the fame. And that's the only way. But the problem with it is, in a heartbeat, it'll get right from under you. Now, and I already know, Jay-Z, he don't like what's going on. We don't know if it's true or not. But I guarantee you, he done lost some type of business already. Already. Yeah, Beyonce got money. Jay got money. Yeah, they got the money. It's cool, they got the money. But when you get to losing your fame, they end up feeling like that's like you ain't got nothing no more. Can't play with the big boys play no more. You can't ring. They said he gave the Super Bowl to Kendrick. The longer this lasts, the NFL might drop Jay-Z next week. Goddammit, you never know. Like, I'm just saying, man. They give out this fame, man, and they take it away from you. And it's crazy because Michael Jackson warned y'all about that. Prince warned y'all about, they warned people. That's why they was moving how they was moving. That's why they was trying to do stuff the way they was doing. But even them people told them, hey, y'all getting out of line. Y'all getting out of hand, doing these things that y'all doing. At some point, we got to show you ain't bigger than the system. We'll take it away from you. Then we'll take your life. It is what it is, man. The fact that I don't even think Michael Jackson people own his music no more is crazy. All that good music, gone, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't never want to be famous. I'm cool with my little 50,000 subs. Like, bro, I never want to be famous.
lawsuits against Combs, who calls Busby's lawsuits shameless publicity stunts. Combs' statement went on to say he has never sexually assaulted or trafficked anyone. Combs will stay in jail until his trial in May, but he has appealed the most recent decision to deny him bail. That ruling should come later this week.
Listen to me, and listen to me good. The fact that Diddy can't put up $100 million and get out of jail should let y'all know your money don't mean nothing when they gave it to you. They want you destroyed. If they let Diddy out tomorrow, and let's just say he beat everything and they let him out tomorrow, his character is destroyed. Ain't nobody going to party with him. Ain't nobody going to be around them baby oil bottles with him. It is what it is. That fame's something else, man. I don't want no parts of that. I ain't gonna
There are
lie
more
to you.
sexist.
That fame is crazy. But let's finish looking at this.
Red scent, suggesting he sees this as blood money, and that he was not going to do this, and that he's the victim of an extortion scheme. That could be the case, and that could be something that, as time goes by, we see more information about whether these allegations really were founded in sufficient truth to bring them forward in the first place.
So what are the next steps now that Jay-Z's name is connected with the lawsuit against Diddy? What happens legally?
Well, he'll have to defend himself. And so the first thing you have when you have a complaint against you is you have the answer to that complaint. There may even be legal avenues that they can take to try to quash the complaint or complain about something having not been done correctly, but he'll have to answer to it, deny those allegations to the extent that he's able to do so, just as he's been doing in the media. So this will be something that goes on for an extended period of time, but this will come down to the facts and potentially testimony about what did or didn't happen.
And Andrew, for our viewers, I wanted to share this. This is the statement that Jay-Z released. Quote, "These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case." This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research.
Now, a whole lot of people is saying, and I don't know because I ain't no legal expert, but a lot of people saying for the criminal thing, the reason why a lot of them ain't going that route is because what's going to end up happening is they going to lose because the judge just going to say statute of limitations or something like that. That I got to. That's what they saying about that, right? Okay, cool. But even with this civil thing, I mean, damn. Busby, how much money you want, nigga? I mean, damn, Busby, we really got to put this together, though, Busby. Like, nigga, you got 20 lawsuits against Diddy. You got this one big lawsuit against Jay. You got Jane Doe's, like people we don't know done filed these lawsuits up under you and all that. Like, a lot of them ain't criminal. But how much money do y'all want? I mean, damn. Busby, let's just say, okay, Busby got 20 against Diddy, right? Of course, Busby got to get paid. But let's just say, even $1 million on each of them, that's $20 million, bro. On a bunch of stuff that could be fake if Diddy decided to go that route. Just even at $1 million, you looking at over $20 million because Busby got to get a cut too. I don't know how much money he tried to get up out of Jay, but that's crazy, man. That's why I don't want no fame.
Sean seems to have a pattern of these types of theatrics. And so, Andrew, taking a look at this, and also I did also want to ask you, when it comes to the alleged victim, the person who is filing this lawsuit, right now, this is a Jane Doe situation. Is there any circumstance where a judge would compel this individual to reveal her identity or their identity publicly because of the high-profile nature and the seriousness of these allegations?
Well, to kind of piece that apart, first, Jay-Z says, bring this in criminal court. Well, we have to note that the DOJ has not named him, has not brought those allegations. And I think that they would be very interested in a case like this if there were actual criminal acts that occurred. So you have to wonder why this hasn't been handled criminally to start with. The standard in a civil court is much lower than in a criminal court, beyond a reasonable doubt in a criminal court, preponderance of the evidence in a civil court. As for the name of the victim and whether she can remain a Jane Doe or whether that will come out as her actual name, there is precedent for both being the case. And it deals with a number of factors concerning the publicity, the ability to defend yourself, the ability to rebut things in public. So there have been folks who have been forced to reveal their names in the Diddy case so far. And also many people are going by the Jane Does. So we'll see what happens, but there will be a point of reckoning where that story will have to be told in an open courtroom with a jury and determinations made if this pursues itself all the way to the end.
Andrew, before we let you go, is there anything else that you're keeping a very close eye on when it comes to these sorts of developments?
I'm keeping a very close eye on the attorneys that are bringing these civil lawsuits that seem to be doing a lot more investigation, seem to be having a lot more information than the FBI and the DOJ. That's highly suspect to me. There is certainly a large financial interest in what's happening with these lawsuits and the position Diddy's in. So I think that it's very important to maintain the presumption of innocence with folks that are being accused. Obviously, people are very curious about what's happening, and we want to make sure that anybody who violated children or committed any types of crimes are held responsible. But we have to have responsibility in the presumptions of innocence versus the salaciousness of these stories and the sprint to presume guilt that we see sometimes in especially social media and those types of posts.
Absolutely. Important point to note there, Andrew. We appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And as Andrew was mentioning, the attorneys involved, I did also want to share this statement with you. This is Tony Busby, who filed the lawsuit on behalf of this Jane Doe, saying, quote, Mr. Carter, referring to Jay-Z's legal name, Mr. Carter previously denied being the one who sued me and my firm. He even filed his frivolous case under a pseudonym. What he fails to say in his recent statement is my firm sent his lawyer a demand letter on behalf of an alleged victim, and that victim never demanded a penny from him. Instead, she only sought a confidential mediation. Since I sent the letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but he has tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff. His conduct has had the opposite impact. She is emboldened.
Wait a damn minute. Hold up. Hold up. Bugsby. So if the lady don't want no money, what the hell wrong with y'all? Y'all out here wasting y'all Bugsby. You wasting our time, man. Hell no. Hold on. Okay, so she don't want no money. Jay-Z ain't gonna go to jail because it's not criminal. What the hell y'all want? I'm confused, bro. See, and this is why I ain't no expert on law, cause it get too confusing, bro. She don't want, now you saying your own client don't want no money. What the hell are y'all? What, I thought a lawsuit was about getting some money. What the hell? What is you suing somebody for if you don't want money? What the hell you want from them? Pressing charges is some criminal you do to somebody that done committed a criminal act against you. That's pressing charges. I always knew a lawsuit to contain some type of financial in there somewhere. So if your client don't want no money, man, what the hell she want? Why y'all? What y'all want? Jay-Z, what y'all want? Rock Nation, goddammit, you trying to take the man whole business? It's crazy, man. Y'all get down in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think about all this and Mr. Bugsby and Jay-Z and him and it's a mess, man. It's your boy Buddha. I'm out.